Welcome to Made for More podcast, where faith and personal growth converge. I'm Julia, and I'm honored to guide you on a journey of empowerment and transformation alongside our occasional co-host, Omar. We are passionate believers and advocates for unlocking your God-given full potential. Join us as we explore the intersection of faith, life, business, and relationships, igniting a fire within to embrace the truth that your life is destined for greatness. Together, we'll uncover strategies, insights, and stories that inspire and equip you to become the best version of yourself. Get ready to embark on a fulfilling quest towards personal and professional fulfillment, guided by faith and the unwavering belief that you, my friend, are made for more. Hi, friends. We're back. It has been a minute since I have been live. I've been doing a lot of my stuff on my podcast because honestly, I can look like a complete bum, but drop some good content, some tips, whether it's business tips or life tips. And, you know, people seem to enjoy it and not having to like hop on live and when I'm ready and when it works with my schedule. I can literally record like 4 podcast episodes and just drop them throughout the week. But I miss going live, so I wanted to hop on live. This is mainly for business, but don't tune me out. Maybe you can share this content. Maybe you know someone in business, whether it's online business, social selling, network marketing, or maybe you know somebody that's just in leadership and they need some tools and they need some ideas and tips on how to make their systems duplicatable. Because even in education, and I won't talk about education duplication right now, but this technically, some of this applies in leadership and education. Like you have to find ways to make things duplicatable. You have to have systems in place so that way there's a functioning unit, right? So let's get into it because I'm not going to sugarcoat things. This has been on my mind. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about simple systems and onboarding and launching, and I have been sharing that with my team as well as our team website. We've been promoting that and talking about that because it's honestly the bomb. And I've had some people reach out to me about that, like specifically like what's on your site or what, you know, how do I get that going or what have you not. And so I'm going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the 4 Ps and we're going to talk about duplication and success. So I'm going to start with this. It doesn't matter in business, okay? This actually applies, like I said, in multiple things. Because I can think of like in teaching. You're going to have your rock star teachers that are your rock star teachers no matter what, right? Doesn't matter if you give them an amazing bomb professional learning. Doesn't matter if you know, give them accolades or not. They're just going to be rock solid teachers. And you're going to have some that either won't ever be or it's going to take them a while to be. They're going to have to be coached and groomed and given a lot of feedback, right? It's the same in business. And I'm sure if you're not in education or in business, you can apply this to whatever part of life you can apply this to. It's the same in business. You're going to have people that run. Like I'm a runner. I know what to do. I don't need my hand held. I got it. I can be resourceful. I can figure it out because I am an achiever. I like to achieve. I like to grow. I like to make things happen. So whether there's systems in place or not, I go make it happen. But there are people that are like, oh, wait, I don't have a system. Like I'll share these amazing products, but I don't know if I want to share this because I don't know if somebody joins me. Like, what do I do? What do I say? Like that's not my thing, right? And so you have those ends of the spectrum. So no matter what, you're going to have about 30%. If you have a team of 100, you're going to have about 30 people, right? You're going to have 30% of your team that's probably in go mode and running. The difference here and why this video, I'm going to go into detail here in a second, why you need duplication, why you need simple systems, why you might want a team website is because the people that are running, if you want them to run harder, faster, quicker, you might need to give them some things to easily produce and share with their teams. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of a girl who just recently joined my team. Her name is Brina. Brina is a runner. Brina was going to get to, Brina is going to get to her promotions regardless. Okay. Brina was going to like full speed ahead. However, and I don't want to like toot or whatever, but if Brina didn't have the system set up and the coaching set up that I was able to provide her in a quick time span for her to quickly grow and quickly learn and quickly get plugged in, she might have advanced once, 2 times, but maybe not 4. right? So if Brina's messaged me at 10 o'clock a.m. having questions, but I'm at work and I can't get back to her until 5 p.m., that's hours of time that have gone by that Brina did not get any service or help or coaching. And instead, I like to collapse that time. To me, I want duplication because honestly, anyone that knows me knows I do not like to repeat myself a lot. Like even as a teacher, I was like, you better go ask 3 people before you ask me because I don't want to repeat myself. Unless you just really can't get it, then I'll repeat myself 100 times, right? But if you get it and you know it's available, I'm like, go back to that email, go back to our team website, go back to our school website, go whatever that is. So creating that website was a way for me to collapse time so people never feel like hours have to go by before they can get to me. And on top of that, I'm not having to spend so much of my time reminding and sharing, right? That's making that duplication process faster. So the 4 P's, the first one I've already been talking about is plugged in. You got to get people plugged in. And plugged in doesn't just mean like throw them in a group and then say like, okay, go figure it out. Plugged in means getting them an onboarding routine, right? Figure out what you're going to do with that. So for me, and this is just a tip I'm going to share, I have a launch chat. So anyone, not just my personally enrolled, but anyone on our team that joins that month can be added to the launch chat. And we do 20 days of hand holding basically. And it's like, here's one task each day. Now here's the whole sheet. So if you're a runner like Brina, she's like 20 days. She flew by it in 3, right? Because some of the tasks are super simple and you can knock out 2 or 3 of them in a 30-minute setting. But again, I kind of made it for an average walker speed person in business. So if you've been interested in Pomifera and you've been interested in what I have to offer and you want to know how you can do this too, literally I'm holding your hand through the first 20 days and I'm simplifying this so easy for you that anyone can do it. Like I could train a 5-year-old to do this business and they can start making money and getting people to join their team. That's how simple it is. And that's what you want. Something that is easy to duplicate, something that is simple, and you got to get people plugged in. So once they go through those 20 days, I basically say the last 10 days of the month, like we do some reinforcements. And then I say, you graduate to our team chat. Are you ready to get into our team chat? Or do you need another month? Because maybe you didn't catch all the days, or you're just, you're still walking and you're at a very, very much slower pace and you can go back into the next chat. Okay, that's going to be my suggestion to you. It doesn't matter how big or small your teams are. Make a system, even if you don't have a team website filled with thousands of information, maybe you can keep it simple and just have a checklist. Maybe you can have a simple onboarding checklist, right? The next P, the 4th P, is paid out. When people join, they got to get paid. Get them to get their sales, get them to get their first sale, get them active, get them to their first promotion, whatever that is, but kind of give them some income producing tasks. And maybe not just the ones that work for you, maybe just a list of ones in general. And then they kind of figure out what works, like going live. When I go live, I tend to make a sale. When I share products and I'm talking about it, when I'm using my stories and I'm giving updates on, wow, I had $600 in sales yesterday. Guess what happens, y'all? People are like, what is this girl selling? For $600 worth of, she got $600 in sales. What is going on? Like, all right, hundreds of people are ordering from her. She's top seller in her corporate leg. Maybe I need to try this healing body oil stuff too, right? That happens. So you share those things with them. You get them paid out. And the next thing you want to do, the next P, and for those of you who do listen to my podcast, I do talk about a growth journal. Here's mine. Here's my growth journal. So I'm always like growing and developing, whether I'm listening to like a church sermon, something on YouTube, a podcast, or just things that come to my own mind or thought. I'm jotting all of it down. And I even have like different tabs for different things I'm working on. So grab your growth journal. So the next P, hey Callie, I need those earrings. I know, aren't they so cute? I should have bought more so I could use them as team incentives. Okay, don't get me distracted. Okay, we're on to the next. Praise. You want to praise your people. If they are feeling acknowledged, if they feel welcomed, if they feel valued, they're more than likely going to want to continue to produce. They're more than likely going to want to be in action mode and stay in action mode. A lot of times, you guys, in people's corporate jobs, they're not being acknowledged. They're not being celebrated. I try my best every month to sit down and either write thank you cards or send an email or just stop by a teacher's room to check on them. But even that is like, a small thing, and I don't obviously reach every single person. So people a lot of times in their job don't ever get that accolade that they are wanting. And so whenever they get that, they're like, oh wow, she acknowledged me. Oh wow. And she's not even just talking to me or celebrating me or praising me for getting active. She's praising me because I went live for the first time and I stepped out of my comfort zone. And she's praising me because she's noticing that my confidence is building. She's praising me because she's noticed that she was brave. Like my teammate, I literally was in tears yesterday. A girl on my team shared her son's story about his allergy that broke out and how it was like, oh gosh, poor baby, messing up his face. She got her some pomifera oil and he is on a healing journey, and it is just so beautiful. So that praise of go you. I know that took some courage to talk about, you know, your son and share those graphics. I know it's like not everyone wants to share their story, but like good for you, right? So find ways to praise, right? Celebrate to elevate. If you want to continue to go forward, you got to celebrate yourself, celebrate other people, and then you will continue to elevate. The next one, the fourth one, the fourth P is promoted. So I'm going to mention them again. You got to get people plugged in. You got to get people paid out. You got to praise people, and then you got to get them promoted. If they're promoting, then they're going to see success, right? If they hit their first bonus, then they're like, oh, I might need a second bonus, or I can do it again. Like if I've done it once, I can do it again. Or if they, are looking to get a promotion, like I hit that promotion, what do I need to get to the next one? Oh, that's doable. I could do that. They make $500. Guess what, y'all? They're going to want to make $750. They make $750. Guess what? They want to make $1,000. They make $1,000. Guess what? They're like, I'm ready to make $2,000. They make $2,000, $5,000, and so on. Like you see that success and you see those promotions, and it becomes possible for people, right? They're like, oh, I can do this. So these 4 Ps are super, super helpful when you're thinking about how you can lead your teams. Write them down, making sure that you are utilizing them. And then just to go back to what I was saying before about your duplication systems, it has to be simple. It needs to be aesthetically pleasing, not overwhelming when people are looking at it. I think checklists are great. And if you do it in a Google Doc where you can hyperlink something, so maybe it's like a checklist is the visual, and then when they click on things, it expands to more. That I think will be better off. But I really, really highly suggest finding a resource to be duplicated and a system to help people get going. What I heard today on a podcast, which was brilliant, short term is your responsibility. So whenever you onboard somebody, when you recruit somebody, that their short term success is up to you, because you onboard them, they're new, they're like, I don't know what to do. But their long term success is up to them. It's their responsibility. And so I was like, yes, yes, yes. Because now that I have pushed everything out to my team, we're currently doing a brand partner level up experience. And so I'm pushing all this out, right? And so I'm making things duplicatable for them to share with their teams. And at the same time, I'm putting it on me. But after this, after I've walked them through everything and they have the scripts and they see all the income producing things they can do and they plug into our team website, it's up to them. It's their responsibility to utilize what they have. A lot of people, guys, want to do well. A lot of people want to be successful. A lot of people want to get going. They don't know how. And as a person that's naturally a teacher and naturally a coach, that is my responsibility to get them to the know-how. And the know-how means a system. If you don't want to do a whole fancy website, create something. Have something in place for your team, and something for when people join, they feel comfortable and confident in being able to share the opportunity because they know they have a tool to help people be successful. Okay, so it goes back to collapsing time. And again, your runners are going to run no matter what, but why not give them skills and help them run faster, help them get plugged in better, help them to get to their ranks faster and quicker, and help them get their teams running and going faster as well. Because that's literally what I've been able to do the last few months of my business because of our team website, because we continue to evolve that, we continue to be plugged into that, and our resources that we have inside of that. So I hope this is helpful. If you don't have it, go create it. You be that leader that you need. That's just my tip. If you don't have it and you need it, go create it. Google it. You can figure it out. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope it was helpful. Bye.